Where's my pen? Hello, everyone. If you guys don't know me, this is a live for manifestation. It's a live where a group of manifestors come together to talk about our experiences, to talk about the results that we received in the last week. I do 3 lives a week. This is one of them. It's mostly for people in Europe. For North America, I do Tuesday and Thursdays at 7 p.m. Hi, Tatiana. Hi, Disraeli. Nice to see you guys. Very, very nice to see you. After the weekend, we had some success stories. Everything's really exciting. So I just want to make sure that I have everything I need here. Good morning, good morning. We're gonna wait for a few more people to join, and then we're gonna dive right into this topic. I think it's been 5 weeks since I put out the 60-day challenge. You can join it at any point from my bio. The challenge is about increasing your power of manifestation and increasing it as part of a group. Hi, good morning. It's 12 p.m. here in North America, Eastern Standard Time. Not sure what time you guys are on, but I do this live mostly for Europe, Australia. We have people in the 60-day challenge who are in parts of the world. They can participate in the Tuesday and Thursday. Also, my lives, I have been requested to post them. So I've downloaded them and posted them on my YouTube channel, which is under the same handle. California, so it's only 9 a.m. Are you part of the 60-day challenge, King? Which is in my bio for symbolic cost only. 12 noon here in Connecticut. Yay. Let me just get organized here. Okay, so Mr. Capricorn, I don't know if you follow me on my relationship account based on your question. This is an account about mindset and manifestation. So it's not the right platform for me to answer that question. I also have a relationship account about more traditional relationships and how to achieve more of a 10 out of 10 relationship, but this is not the topic today. The topic is, what have you guys been doing in the 60-day challenge? What's happening? What have you been manifesting? If you guys don't know who we are, we're a group of manifestors. The 60-day challenge is in my bio for a symbolic price. If you guys want to participate in it, it's a lot of fun and it's produced a lot of results. So if you guys want to contact me, you know I'm available if you're in my group. Email only, please, mona.cod@yahoo.com. I'm in contact with quite a few of you. I so enjoy getting emails about everything you've been manifesting. And I'm so your success is so much my success that when I see an email or when somebody sends me a coffee, I'll tell you guys the coffee stories in a second. It's more than if it was my success. It's just like a result of all the work that we're doing together. I'm starting on the 1st. I love it. The meditation on YouTube, if you guys haven't done it, that one's free for everyone. It's meant to accompany the work that we're doing in the 60-day challenge. You're a group of witches, in other words, right? No, we're a group of people who acknowledge that certain powers have been trained out of us. Not the power of witchcraft, the power of reality creation. We don't want to leave it just to the elites anymore. Starting today. Yes. If you guys haven't seen my video from someone challenged me on my weight. So I only started this account in March, first week of March for my manifestation. And I was just going to talk about how I sort of manifested what I wanted. I still have things on my list, of course, like everybody else. We always have new desires, which is totally normal. And, you know, I just wanted to share my knowledge. And I've been on this path since 2014. And I just wanted to share sort of how I've done it. And one of the first videos that I posted was how I manifested my weight to be a certain weight. And I set it to a certain weight precisely the decimal point because I just wanted to prove to myself that I'm the one doing it, right? So it wasn't enough to say, hey, I'm 127 because 127 is kind of loose. I said I will be 126.6. I just came up with this number. So, you know, over the course of, I don't know how long it took me, maybe like 30 days of training my brain. This was last April, May. I've done it. And then I posted a video that consistently month after month, I was this weight. And somebody challenged me because since I posted that video, I haven't posted an update. So then I said, okay, great. I'm just gonna jump on the scale and let's see. Mind you, I don't weigh myself every day, right? So don't check 3D. But I was like, okay, people will want to check once in a while. So we can do this if you want every 2 to 3 months. I don't want to make it too much about me, but I want to increase your power of belief. That's why I posted that video. I'm still 126.6 pounds and I will always be this for as long as I can maintain the energy of the person who's 126.6. I am doing it by changing the energetic scaffolding around my body. 3D doesn't want you to know that, of course, because they want you to take slim pills and whatever. I think the weight loss industry is like billions of dollars, right? So if they told you could do it all with your mind and with the way you see yourself, that would be a problem for them. Hi, Tanya. How are you? I let the 3D affect my vibe, trying to refocus and elevate. You will know if you're part of the group or if you're doing any consistent work, you will know exactly when 3D has affected you. And when 3D has affected you and has knocked you way lower than where you know you're supposed to be, that's not the time to manifest. Okay, that's not the time to play the lottery. That's not the time to do anything really except focusing on raising up your vibration again. Okay? I just got on. Can you explain the energetic scaffolding? Yeah. So we are made up of spirit, body, and mind, right? So the spirit is the will, whatever we decide. It's our will. It's our will to live and it's our will to do things in a certain way, to have certain results. The mind is sort of the executor of this will. The mind has thoughts that it's supposed to, okay, at its optimal. It's supposed to execute the instruction of the will. So if I say I'm 126 pounds, that's what the mind should create and return to me. Then you have the body. The body is inside the mind. The mind is the executor of the will, and it takes this formless substance and it imprints in it, supposedly, your will via the quality of the thoughts it thinks. And what it imprints is the 3D reality, right? The circumstances you run into, the people you run into, your body, most definitely, right? So when you think of it this way, your body lives inside your mind. Then with your mind, you can shape your body with the right thoughts, with focused thoughts, with focused work. This is why I created the 60-day challenge in my bio. The price of it is just symbolic. I want as many people as possible to do it. If it doesn't work for you, hey, you lost $15, but it works basically for everybody. So everybody who joins this lives is part of my group pretty much. And we're doing manifestation practices at the end of every live. And we're just here to support one another, to share stories. And part of the challenge is we're affirming for one another in the worksheet. Are you going to do the 369 today? Yes, I do the 369 every day, and I'm going to have a different practice as well. Thank you for the whipped coffee. I understand what you're saying. I appreciate your explanation. Okay, thank you. The coffee, let's talk about the coffee. So I received 2 coffees since my last live, which was on Thursday. And if you guys don't know me, the story with the people who are doing my challenge with the coffees is this. I don't accept any gifts except when you manifest something unexpected and highly beneficial. If you want to, you send me a coffee, right? Just like starbucks.com, $5. That's all I would accept. So when I receive this $5 coffees, right? Because I want to consume them and think about the person who had the success. When I receive them, you know, it's just so exciting, not for the coffee in itself, right? It's so exciting because I know there's a story that goes with it. So I received 2 of them from 2 people who are doing the 60-day challenge. The challenge from last week was a turtle and $500. Pretty much everybody got the turtle. I have so many turtle stories. I shared them on the previous live and I've gotten like 5 more since then. But somebody manifested double the challenge. So the challenge was $500 and she unexpectedly manifested of just over $1,000 via her first bulk sale on her Etsy store. And somebody this morning who sent me a coffee manifested unexpectedly $1,400. So many times when you have a challenge, if you're in the flow, you're going to get more than what you expect. Right? And it's interesting because both of these people manifested the turtles as well. So the turtle is the symbol. Yes, I am connected to the group. I am in the flow. And then they also ended up receiving the money. I had a few $400, 2 of them, $2 $400, right? This really actually, did you get your extra $500? Because I know you got 400 and then you're like, I'm $100 short of the challenge. So I'm not sure if you got your extra 500, but 400 is good. And I have a crazy story about myself, which, you know, because obviously I'm manifesting with you guys the turtle I've seen right away, actually the same day that we've done the live. And then I was like, it came to last night and I was like, but I haven't really done the $500. I was focused on the other people. I haven't manifested the $500. And, you know, I just haven't. And I was thinking, how are people going to take this? Right? Because I don't want to make it up. So I swear people in my group will know this is a true story because these are how manifestation stories work. They're just so unusual and so incredible. And this is why I tell you guys, let go of the how, because you don't know. So a friend of mine calls me this morning and like around 10:30 and she said, what are you up to? Do you want to join me for a Tony Robbins virtual seminar? And I said, yeah, I'd love to. I haven't done one yet. It's like a 3-day intensive. And she goes like, yeah. Cause I just have 2 tickets from like another show that she's been at or what have you. And, you know, part of her package was this 2 tickets. And I really, really want to do it with you. And I said, oh, okay. Yeah. We'll do it together. I said, how much is it? She goes like, oh, no, it's on me. Don't worry about it. No, but I said, like, I'm just curious how much Tony charges for a virtual seminar. And she said $4.99. Guys, I can't make this stuff up. Okay. So that was like my $500 manifestation. Like she's like, yeah, $4.99. Don't worry about it. And this is how you know, it's just, you can't miss it, but you cannot connect the dots looking forward. If you start thinking, if I give you a challenge and you start thinking, how am I going to get that? Okay. I had a couple of people who are trying to scratch lottery tickets to get $500. If you're thinking it's going to come from the lottery, it's going to come from, maybe my mom will give me I don't know, whatever it is. It's not going to come that way. Okay. So if I give you a money challenge, don't start scratching tickets. Unless you're really feeling the impulse to play in that moment. Right. So what I want to tell you guys is the way my $500 came was not even in the form of $500 in money, but it was a ticket to do something I wanted to do for a long time. Random, unexpected call. My friend got those 2 tickets as part of another package, and the price of each is $4.99. It's just like, ooh, come on. Okay, the SP. I see a question about the SP. Go to my profile now and watch the video that's pinned there. That says it's the first video that's pinned. I'm wearing a pink top because I've done it a few days ago. It's called How to Manifest Your SP Correctly. Please understand the concepts in that video. You cannot change anyone until you stop talking about them in the negative. And I tell you in that video, it's about 2-minute video, exactly how to talk about them in the positive. Exactly what you should be telling me. So even you putting this message, he used to be flirty, life of the party. Now he's keeping to himself. you've already locked him into this identity. Do you see what I mean? Now you're going to have to undo this. And especially whatever you put in writing, just be very, very careful. So go to my pinned video and watch SP manifest it correctly, and you'll understand exactly how to do it. And talk about him like this. Do my 60-day challenge and write about him the way I talk in that video about an SP. I just purchased the 60-day. Queen, you're part of the circle now. Please do the work. Read all the instructions, guys. If you get the guide, you have to do it as per the instructions. It's a workbook. You have to work on it every single day. And the affirmations that are pre-populated, you have to do them for the others. Okay? Do them for the others in the group. One time you read for yourself, one time you read for the others. Remember, this is a group type manifestation, okay? We're increasing the power in the circle. There is a little rituals that comes with it. So I want you guys to do it correctly. Let's see what else we have. Okay, Disraeli probably hasn't checked his mail because he gets a lot of checks in the mail. It's your first time on the live with me. Thank you. So, okay, so let me just explain the coffee thing again, because I'm not understanding that you randomly send me coffee. So the coffee, I accept only from the people who are doing the challenge who had a success story. Okay? It's only like you have to have something unexpected and highly beneficial to you. And the reason I connected it to this coffee thing is because you are then in a giver's generous mode, right? So you wake up in the morning, you're doing your 60-day challenge and you're saying, universe, give me a reason to send Mona a coffee. Get it? You're saying you're starting out generous, okay? But you're not sending me anything unless something unexpected and highly beneficial happens to you. I send the coffee for good vibes. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. But next one, I'll drink it and think of you, Queen. Are you part of the challenge? I hope you're part of the challenge. Looking forward to sending you a coffee. Exactly. Like it should be on your mind. I want to send her that coffee, right? So you're giver's mode and you're saying, give me a reason. Give me a reason to send her a coffee. And by the way, every time you send me one, I use it up myself. I don't give it to anybody else. I just go through the drive-thru at Starbucks. I love Starbucks. I take the coffee and I'm like, Carmen sent me this, or, you know, Carla sent me this. And I've had quite a few coffees, but only 2 since last Thursdays. So I want more success stories from you guys and more free coffees. Why not? Thank you, guys. Okay. I want to talk today. Let me just make sure I covered everything. Somebody asked me about my one-on-one training. I would only do it for somebody who's doing the 60-day challenge. So you have to be well into the work in order for me to do it. Please don't book a call with me just because you want to generally talk about your life or what have you. You have to do the work and specifically want to increase the work. That would be the only reason. Meditation on YouTube, I talked about the coffee. We talked about the 369 is the method that we use at the end of every live. And success stories, please send them to me. I'll give you a new challenge towards the end of this live. This week, I've had a lot of ex-girlfriends reaching out unexpectedly, even ex-wife. So Disraeli, what will happen in part of the 60-day challenge is we're changing 4 concepts, right? We're changing relationships. We're changing money. We're changing career, which is different than money. And then we're changing the body. And whatever will manifest for you will be the area in which you are most, like you're changing the most, right? So right now you're probably in the relationship column where you're changing your identity to know that you're attractive and wanted and desired and what have you. And so please don't be surprised because a lot of exes and people you've known in the past will reach out, even as friends, to say, I've really been thinking about it. I've been thinking about you. Like you've just been on my mind, right? Because as your concept of yourself changes, the concept of you in their minds changes. So yeah, some people are manifesting job offers more so than SPs. If you guys are thinking about love, a specific person, Okay, not love, but a specific person that you want to manifest, go watch the video that I've just done 2 days ago, pinned on my profile. It's called SP Manifested Correctly. It's the first video on my profile. Okay, I've been doing beauty money now. When I went to work, people acted like I was a celebrity here. Totally normal. Normalize this. Normalize. Totally normalize this. Hey, Disraeli, maybe like your women reached out because you've been watching my SP Manifested Correctly. And those concepts solidified in your mind. An old friend reached out and he treated me to drinks and amazing dinner yesterday. That was great. You're the one who sent me the photos. I don't want to say the names, but are you the one who sent me the photos yesterday? Because your username is obviously different than the name I know you by. So the photos, somebody sent me photos yesterday. Like, we're all connected in this group, right? So yes, it's me. So somebody sent me the photos of what sort of like how their day went, and with the subject of the email, life keeps getting better and better. And that's the exact right attitude you should have as you're doing this work, as you're doing this challenge. This is a queen who's been working on the work. I know it. She writes to me almost every day. Will 60-day challenge help with third-party situations? There are no third-party situation because no third party exists. The 60-day challenge will help. You just got it. You're starting it. Please watch the video that's pinned on my profile. The first video called How to Manifest Your SP Correctly. What third party? Good evening from South Africa. Good evening. Thank you for staying up late. So I want to talk about luck and revision today. Let me check what time it is. I'm going to talk on, it's 12:30. Okay, I better get going because I only stay for an hour. I do work on this challenge every day. It only gets better and better. I'm so happy to hear that. And I know you're in touch with me and I'm guiding you along. And, you know, I only want to hear success stories from you, Queen. And if you write to me, do not write to me about anything negative happening, okay? Anything negative happening in your life, you have to put it aside and be like, no, I reject. I'm gonna write Mona an email, if you feel like it, about how my perfect day went. That's the idea of this. That's the idea of doing it and doing it with a group. We only want to have the vibes from people who understand that in order for them to manifest reality, what they're entering in the challenge is what they're supposed to say out loud to themselves. Let's talk about luck. Okay? Luck is not random and you deserve it. I want you guys, I know we have a lot of lottery players in our group, and there's a lot of lottery wins here. They're all small. They're all like, the highest one was $600, but people win all the time. And more so since they're doing the challenge because we're working on the winner's mindset. There's two ideas that will really hinder your concept of luck and of winning. And that's one, that's luck is random. And two is that you don't really deserve it, right? Lucky people are a different identity than the identity you have. So if you have those two beliefs, especially one that being lucky is very random, it's going to hinder the process. I want you to sit with this concept this week about being lucky. And I want you to know for a fact you're extremely lucky. You're lucky because you decided to be lucky, because you exist, and because part of the work we're doing in the 60-day challenge in my bio is to collapse the probability of the exact life that you want to have from the quantum, right? We all know the theory that there's multiple parallel realities and that every decision and thought affects how that reality unfolds. That one is being proven scientifically right now. If you guys don't know, the guy who won a Nobel Prize for Science, his paper was on multiple realities last year. So I want you guys to understand that there's a way to affect, you really need to believe this, there is a way to affect the probability in your favor. Okay? And it's not random. You've been taught in school it's random, but it's not random. You're as lucky as you want to be. It's not random. And it's the same with the weight, right? Just because we're on the weight topic and body topic, you've been taught that, let's say after the age of, 35, it's normal to gain 2-3 pounds a year, or who knows what else, right? That weight is it's easy to gain and hard to lose. All of these are concepts that when you assimilate them in your mind, your body reacts accordingly. It's the same with luck, it's the same with everything. So if anybody's playing the lottery this week, I want you guys to understand that you have to feel lucky in order to draw a ticket. Do not draw it if you don't feel lucky. Do not draw it and say, whatever happens, happens. If I lose the $2 or the $5, it's not a big deal. That's not the feeling that you should have as you're playing the lottery. Why am I always so lucky? Because you decide to be always lucky. I love it. Why? Ask yourself why. Why are things unfolding so well for me? I wonder why I am so lucky, why things are always working out for me. In the 60-day challenge, we have all these concepts as a premise. You have to print them and put them on your mirror. Okay? It's in the instructions. Print them, put them on your mirror, have them there, read them every day. And remember, guilt and shame about luck and feeling that luck is random. Do not succumb to those. If you're taking any notes from this, it's that you need to work obviously on your limiting beliefs before you can be in a place of manifesting. And in order to be successful with luck and lucky things happening to you, you have to feel lucky before they happen to you. Feeling lucky, we talked about. I make notes here for you guys, so you'll excuse me. I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. There's another idea about luck that if you have it, you will not be able to manifest sort of unexpected and lucky circumstances. And that is like when something good happens to you, especially if it's career-wise or if it's recognition of any kind, you don't want people to say to you, oh, you're just lucky, right? We sort of reject that idea. If anybody has told you that, it's almost an insult. You want to be told, oh, you worked really hard. Or you feel like saying, oh no, I'm not lucky. I worked really hard to get where I am in life. I worked really hard to, have, 1 million followers and $1 million in my business bank account and all this stuff. This wasn't luck. So if you've ever received you are lucky as an insult, it's a problem. It's a problem. Start thinking about it and go back to that moment in your life, revise it and say, yeah, I've been really lucky to manifest all these things for really not a lot of work. Believe me, like we all think like in North America, we work so hard. There is like 12-year-old children who work longer hours than you in some parts of the world. You're really not working that hard. Could you give any advice on how to stop thinking about past mistakes? I feel like it blocks me. Yes. So the past is just a memory. It's not real. It doesn't exist. Right? Like it's not really the memory of it that you have to block, right? Like it's a memory in your mind, but the feeling that memory elicits, like if it elicits guilt or shame, those two things will be major blockers in anything new you want to manifest. Right? So the question is, how do you stop thinking about past mistakes? You made the best decision then with the information that you had at that time. And even if you didn't make the best decision then, you are not that person anymore. You know how I know this is because you are the person who is thinking about that person. So, you're this man or this woman, and this other man or this other woman who's made those mistakes is here. And they've done their best with the information they had at the time. It's now a memory. And just know within yourself that in order for you to be better than them, you have to remove the guilt and shame that's associated with it. That's how you think of it. You dissociate from that memory. Let's see what's going on here. So I won $500 worth of product last Friday. Does this count for manifestation? Guys, if you're not part of the 60-day challenge, this is the $500 manifestation is something I required of all the people doing the challenge to manifest. So I put these ideas in your mind of what the challenge is, and you go ahead and manifest it, right? So anything that's associated with the $500, this is why I said the way I manifested my $500 was completely unexpected. I already told the story. So if you want $500 worth of products last Friday, it obviously counts as your manifestation, right? I didn't say manifest 5 $100 bills in your hand. I said manifest $500. And so this exercises that I give my group, okay, it has to do with understand that the way it will happen, you have no control over the how. And you shouldn't want to have control over the how. Because when you want to have control over the how, you're really not doing it by manifesting it. You're doing it in 3D. You know, you buy a house by saving the down payment, and it's going to take you X amount of years. You have an Excel spreadsheet. You know exactly how long it's going to take you. If you want to do life that way, that's fine. My group doesn't want to do life that way. So congratulations, Lily. $500 worth of products. We had quite a few manifestation of money when I gave this challenge. I'm tired of working and being single. How do I manifest a rich man to take care of me? Why don't you start by being part of our group, taking the 60-day challenge. By the way, there's just a symbolic value associated with it. It's not a membership. It's like a one-time fee to get the digital product, but you have to tune into all my lives and to contribute energy to our group. How about 5 numbers for tonight? Text us. Lotto, oh my God. You play every day? King, do you play every day? You're always on my lives asking for numbers. High-end products. I'm on day 23. I only manifested them turtles 2 times. Stick with it. Stick with it. Because your manifestation would have to do with where you are in life, what your limiting beliefs are. It has to do with so much. This is why everybody is at a different level of manifesting in the group. Okay. And I want you to tell me, Edina, that you're doing the practice where when you're reading the affirmations in the 60-day challenge, you're actually shooting energy through the group and getting energy in return. That has to go clockwise, right? So you're standing here, the circle is like this. And then when you're saying I am abundance, it goes through everybody in our group and it comes back to you. What do you think about manifesting SP? How do I know if it's right and worth of doing it? You have to change your concepts of them. I've just done a video 2 days ago. Go to my bio. It's pinned in my profile as the first video. I'm wearing a pink top. It's called SP Manifested Correctly. One of those turtles was for me. A rose for 5 numbers. Oh my God. Lottery numbers. When does the challenge begin? You can start it anytime. We have new people joining every week. So we're over 100 people right now. And we're having different challenges. We're having different manifestations, and we're having a lot of success stories. How do I know? It's because I get a lot of coffees. It's the only gift I accept from my group. 1 coffee for everything unusual and highly beneficial that happens to you. I always say, give me a reason to send Mona a coffee today. So you'll get a coffee from me. Yes. 3 numbers. I will give you numbers. I feel like giving numbers today. Just give me a second. How to manifest a house. I have a video on 3 ways to manifest anything material in 3D. It's one of my first 5 videos. If you go to my profile, I just joined today. Nikki, I'm very excited. I'm very excited for you. And I mean, how could you regret it? It's like $15, but you will have results. Okay. But only if you do the work, Nikki. Okay. You have to do the work. Happy manifestation. Exactly. Happy manifestation. I'm just being mindful at the time. So we talked about feeling lucky. Whoever's asking me for lottery numbers. Okay. Are you guys feeling lucky? Are you guys feeling lucky as you're doing this work? We are going to do some, stay until the end because we're going to do some I am thought patterns here. I feel so lucky. I want everybody in my group to say that they feel lucky. If you're on this live and you're part of the circle, you're doing the 60-day challenge, please let me know that you're lucky. Put it in writing. I'm lucky. I'm really lucky. I just want to write challenge down so I don't forget it. By the way, I don't plan these challenges that I'm going to give. They kind of come to me during my first live of the week. That's when I just download it and text contact. I feel like it's meant for somebody, at least for a few people. I'm lucky. I can't help it. I'm lucky, really lucky. I'm so lucky. I'm feeling so lucky. I feel this way since I was born. I'm really lucky. I always walk into lucky circumstances. I choose to feel lucky. I'm lucky. I'm really lucky. Do you see? I'm abundant. I'm lucky. Even as I'm reading this, I'm getting goosebumps, right? Because the power of being part of a group is so amazing. Right? It's the same when we read the affirmations in the 60-day challenge and we think about the others. Remember, you want to contribute to the others. I play the Lucky Girl song on a daily basis, the 7 Rising Adriana Grande. I'm incredibly lucky, extremely lucky. I'm lucky to be here with you all. Oh my God, Penny, thank you. Thank you so much. I'm not sure if you're doing the 60-day challenge. If you're not, then you should. I feel lucky and I deserve it. I'm lucky and everything works out for me. It's just the way it is. There's just no other options. Oh my God. The wave lucky, Lady Lux, I am. Penny, I want to hear from you on email about your manifestations. I'm a lucky girl in a lucky world as soon as you have them. If you guys don't know, the circle in the infinity is our symbol. And the circle stands for the power of the group. Infinity stands for, our infinite power. Being lucky is natural. I love it. I love it. It's amazing. It's amazing. I'll let you guys unfold. What's the 60-day challenge? It's a worksheet you have to work on every day, and we're doing it as part of the group. It's available for download in my bio. It has a symbolic price to it because you have to give value to get value. It's $14 and it's a one-time fee, not a membership. So you buy this, you download it, and you do it exactly as instructed. And this is what everybody on this live is doing for amazing results. I'm wearing a number 8 necklace. I'm a winner. At the end of every life, we do the I'm a winner. Guys, I know for a fact somebody in my circle is going to manifest big money, okay, by the time we're done with this. But anyways, we're not done with this soon. But by the time we're done with the challenge, okay, and ideally would have 369 people participating because it's the power of 369. I know when that happens, at least one person is going to be like, I can't believe I was part of this. And I have believed it at first, but I just bought into it. And because the stories I'm already having are just like, no, it's not too late to join the challenge. You can join anytime. Because we have new people starting all the time and you're riding on the energy of the people who are already doing it. I got the $500 last Thursday, ready to double. Why did you not send me an email about it? You know, you have to, if you doing the weekly challenges that I give you and you manifest it. So last week was a turtle and $500 or $500. And I've had quite a few of the $500, but I've had double. I just started watching you 2 weeks ago. You're doing the challenge. Are you doing the 60-day challenge? Sometimes you can manifest it just by watching and, you know, sort of internalizing the energy of the group, but it's better if you're doing the challenge. I manifested 3 turtles, 1 picture, 1 toy for my kid, 1 turtle. Yeah, that will happen. You usually manifest a lot more than what the challenge is. That's the universal nod. You're in the flow. Guys, the way manifestation works, although my account is not for people who are new at it, okay? Before I get in there, I want to believe my belief in manifesting to manifest the SP. Did you watch my video about the SP that I tagged? I got a lot of people talking about turtles. How do I do it for money now? Do the 60-day challenge in my bio. The way manifestation works is this, guys. You have to make a decision first. Like you're saying, how do I get a house? You have to decide you're getting the house. Put a date on it that's believable to you. Some people put 1 month from now. Some people put 6 months from now because that's more believable to them. But anyways, it shouldn't be the amount of time that it takes you to save up for the house. That's not the purpose of this. right? So you make a decision that this is what is going to happen for you. You've decided you're buying this house, you're getting married before December, whatever it is that you're manifesting, you're saying, this is where I am and this is where I'm going. So that's the decision-making process. In order for the universe to show you the how in between, it's you knowing where you're at, making the decision, and you knowing where you're going to be, also making a decision. I am here, I'm doing the work, I'm present, I'm focused, and 6 months from now, I'm getting married, I'm getting my house, my body will be 120 pounds, whatever it is. But you don't control the how. So it's actually better if you don't have like, oh, I check my investment portfolio and if I keep making like 4% or 8% return and then the market tanks and then your 8% turns to like 2% and you're like, I'm never going to make it. You can't check. You can't check. That's the thing. Like I've done the video on the weight today. I hadn't been on a scale before I got asked these questions for about a couple of months. Okay, but I know, I feel it in my body because I put it in my energy. I'm 126.6 and that's the only weight I am accepting myself at. And it's got to be that, right? Because I've made the decision. I've made this decision. This is who I am. I was able to internalize this identity. And it's not, as long as I have this identity, it will always be that, no matter what. I also manifested a turtle, gold ring, turtle, though we had a lot of turtles this week. I just manifested my house, but I will manifest my dream home in Arizona. I love that. You just started a challenge too. You started a challenge last week, didn't you? I tend to remember people by their just their profile picture. Flat on monthly income. What is this? I don't know how. Desired flat on monthly income. Tatiana, I'm not understanding your comments. So if I put my goal weight out there and my energy and I work on it and I tell myself my body will, yes, Nikki, watch my video on the pinned video on how I did it on my weight. You will eventually get to that weight, not eventually. As soon as you assume that identity completely, your weight, but don't be on the scale every day. Don't. At the most, weigh yourself once a week at the most. I'm trying to go to Arizona. Yeah, there will be a lot of common denominators in this group. And in this group with a lot of common denominators, right, you will find that some of your desires will be the same. And I'm not talking, oh, I desire to get married or to buy a house. That's everyone's desire. But I'm talking about specific desires, like I want to go to Arizona and I also want to go to Arizona, you know? So that's sort of what we were talking about. Decisions require will. If you don't impose what I talked about in the beginning of this live, your will, then your present results will repeat. Is where my SP is at, it's a sign. Of course, it's a sign. It's a nod from the universe. You're gonna get a lot of these nods especially if you're doing focused work. Or focused to manifest. Okay, I'm going to give you guys the challenge for this week. And as soon as you get it, and especially if you get double, it's not going to be a monetary challenge. And then we'll do the numbers and then we'll do a practice and then we'll end with the 369. Okay. Guys, do the 60-day challenge in my bio. No, it's not too late to join. Ideally, we want to have 369 people doing the challenge. That's my goal. That's when I know like a really incredible power is going to unleash. We have just over 100 right now. What we're talking about on my second page, this week's challenge for the people who are in my group. Okay. I want you to think of the circle right now. Take your place in the group of people that we are. Think for everyone is going to manifest a flamingo into your experience and at least one unexpected contact. So 2 things for this week. I don't want to make it monetary every week. So this week, you're going to manifest a flamingo. That will be the nod from the universe. You're on the right track. And then the second thing is you have to be contacted by somebody you don't expect. Could be an ex, doesn't have to be an ex. It has to be somebody you haven't talked to in a long time, or some company contacting you, or what have you. When this happens to you, email me. It's a success story for where you're at and the challenge, where you're at in the challenge. That's the nod. And it doesn't matter. Somebody manifested double our challenge. She had started the challenge 2 days before. So it doesn't matter if you've been doing it for 30 days, for 40 days, or for 2 days. How do we manifest this? Are you part of the 60-day challenge? It's a download in my bio. I'm talking to the people who are part of the challenge. You can definitely join us, Queen. The price is symbolic. It's a one-time fee of $14. If you want to be part of a group of manifestors, let's do it. And I give these challenges to people in my group just so they know they're on the right track. So last week was $500 on a turtle. I got about 30 turtle stories, at least 30. And then I got, how many people manifested? Like we had 2 people on this live who didn't email me saying they manifested the 500. And then I got a total of 5 coffees for the 500 manifestation, and 2 people who manifested double that. That happened to me last week. Somebody who I haven't talked to in 20 years contacted me. You're doing the challenge before I even state the challenge. I had somebody else, like I had 2 weeks ago, I had a tuxedo cat, and somebody said, I manifested that a few minutes before you asked for a tuxedo cat, which I find is really amazing. You're really in tune. Okay, everybody understands? Anyways, I'll be back for North America tomorrow at 7 p.m. And this week, you got to have the flamingo and the unexpected text or contact. Okay, for the 5 numbers, but we're going to do 6 numbers. This is what we're going to do. You'll get a coffee from me today. Expect that. Lily, I expect it. I expect coffee, guys. You only send me 1 coffee, $5, starbucks.com. If you have had something highly beneficial and unexpected. So it has to be beneficial and unexpected for you to send me a coffee. I don't need anyone else's free coffee. I just want for the people who are doing the work with me. Because wanting to send me a coffee puts you in a giver's mode. So you're saying, give me a reason, universe, to send Mona a coffee. And I love it. I know every time I'm getting a coffee, there's a story from my group, and your success is obviously my success. So I'm celebrating it as I'm drinking the coffee. It's amazing. This is what we're going to do for the numbers. I'm going to put in the first number, and then we're going to take the next 5 numbers that come to my group's mind. So please only participate. Anybody will be able to use these numbers, but only participate in this if you've been doing the challenge. Okay? Let me start. 6. Anybody who's in my challenge, close your eyes. The first number that comes to you, put it in the chat. We'll take the first 5 ones. 36. 48. 13. 28. And 46. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's it. 6, 36, 48, 13, 28, 46. Those are the numbers I'm going to play. Only participate if I hope you only participated if you're in the challenge, because this is all about group energy. Take these numbers, do as you will with them. If you also got 13, that's amazing. So 6, 36, 48, 13, 28, and 46. Just for everybody, manifestations are on the way. Amazing. Okay. So I want now for us to do 1251. Can you give the numbers again? Okay, one more time. Write it down. Whoever hasn't written it down. 6, 36, 48, 13, 28, 46. So, are you guys ready? I want you guys to right now make the decision to let go of the old you. We're going to close our eyes. We're going to do an I am manifestation, which I'm going to read out to you with your eyes closed. Then I'm going to say, open your eyes. We're going to do the tapping, and that will be the end of the live. So this is the ritual part of the live. If you don't want to stay for this, you can drop the live now. That's how we end. If you want to stay for this, when we're finished, you have to put your phone down for 5 minutes, assimilate the words, and let them sort of be part of your being. The tapping we do with I am a winner at the end of the live. I do it 3 times, then 6 times, and 9 times. And then I end the live without saying anything. And you have to internalize it, okay? So whoever wants to participate in the I am, please close your eyes. I'm going to read them. So my eyes will be open. I want you with your eyes closed to repeat this. The louder you repeat it, the better. If you're not in a place where you can repeat it out loud, then repeat it in your head. But ideally, you speak it, okay? We speak things into existence. Close your eyes and repeat after me. I am happy. I am powerful. I am prosperous. I am selected. I am capable. I am incredible. I am strong. I am put forward. I am lucky. I am a joy. I am able. I am rich. I am wanted. I am generous. I am accepted. I am smart. I am promoted. I am focused. I am recognized. I am the one. I am a blessing. I am success. I am chosen. I am a leader. I am healthy. I am protected. I am creating. I am abundant. I am perfection. I am harmony. I am the best. I am what people want. I am a gift. Open your eyes, please. Hands. You can do the tapping. Say it out loud with me. I am a winner. 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 I am a winner.